warm greetings from His Excellency Captain Idris Wada, Government of Kogi State, and the entire people of Kogi State. Kogi State is delighted to be part of this laudable housing initiative of the President, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GC, FR. We want to commend his leadership for this scheme and to put on record that we are very much excited to be part of this scheme. We know from the first time we were introduced to this scheme that this is a scheme that will benefit our state immensely. Captain Idris Wada has been working to unleash the potentials of Kogi State. And as soon as this scheme was introduced to us, we knew then that it was going to unleash the potential in housing development, in employment, in finance, in insurance, across the industry in Kogi State. You know, we have the biggest cement factory in Africa. Let me stop there. Very soon we'll be the biggest in Africa, in the world. We have the biggest cement factory in Africa. We have a lot of limestone. We have a lot of granite, a lot of ceramics being produced there. And we have the raw materials. We have the land to build the houses. And His Excellency has, working with James 3, has facilitated the issuance of C of O. And in no distant time, investors will be able to get their C of O within a couple of weeks. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, on our part, we are aware of the strategic location of our state, and therefore we want to seize this opportunity to thank the government to do this. But as you invest in this housing, we invite you to come over to Kogi State, build another house in Kogi State. You can come for a weekend from Abuja, come and relax with your family in Kogi State. It's just 2 hours drive from here. As I said before, we have also made it possible for land acquisition. We have already put in place a committee to work with the Federal Ministry of Land, Housing and Urban Development. We have set up the state committee on this thing because we are focused on it. I have come here this morning with the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Lands and Housing and Urban Development in Kogi State, with the Solicitor General of the state, with the Director from Federal Ministry of Finance. We are all going back to work hard to make sure that this program worked upon by these two outstanding ladies and the federal, other federal ministries and the President himself will succeed beyond imagination, beyond our dreams, and make housing available to everybody. We work hard on our own part to make sure that Kogi comes first in this scheme. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Just before we call the next state, we want to recognize a representative of the Central Bank of Nigeria, the person of Mr. Adedeji James Adesomoye. Please, can we give him a big round of applause? Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, thank you very much. I would want to call on the representative from Bauchi State, Alhaji Dahua. A big round of applause for him, the Permanent Secretary. Thank you very much.
Good morning, all. I highly respect all protocol duly observed. I stand to represent Bauchi State Government, and due to the fact that His Excellency and the Honorable Commissioner, Minister of Land and Housing, are at the Lesser Hajj, I am directed to pledge, and I'm directly pledge our full support and appreciate this laudable project. And the government has already provided an adequate land for the immediate takeoff of this project. And I will assure you that Bauchi State is a state of peace, and we appreciate for this project. Thank the federal government. Thank you.
From Bauchi, we'll call on the representative of Niger State, the commissioner. Please give him a big round of applause.
My honorable ministers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me begin by appreciating the Federal Ministry of Land and Housing, Urban Development, for the cordial relationship that has existed between it and the Niger State government. As you heard from what the minister said earlier, we have been in partnership with the ministry for the past 4 years. And as we say in Niger State, we have visible records to show. It is our prayer that the project the ministry is doing in Suleja, Zaria in particular, will be commissioned by Mr. President before the year runs out. Having said that, on behalf of the Chief Servant of Niger State, Dr. Muaz Babangida Aliu, CON, the government, and indeed the good people of Niger State, we want to thank the coordinating minister of the economy, and again the Federal Ministry of Urban Development for this initiative. I believe that Niger State is one of the first states that responded to their request. We did not just acknowledge the letter sent to us, we sent survey plans. And I want to assure the ministers that before we leave this place, I have come with the CFO to submit. Niger State has always been ahead. Let me also seize this opportunity to thank some key organizations and individuals who have been making us proud in Niger State, in addition to what the Federal Ministry of Urban Development is doing. In particular, I want to appreciate ASO Savings and Loans. I also want to appreciate developers like MC Global, Rockland, who have been doing very well in Niger State. At the last count, when the present administration in Niger State came on board, we had committed ourselves to providing at least 1,000 houses every year. At the last count, we had about 6,000 by the 29th of May, 2014. And we are still counting. It is because these people I've mentioned and many others have been partnering with the state to deliver these houses. We have also set in motion with our geographic information system. Acquiring land in Niger State is without tears. In fact, in Niger State, we guarantee we give you CFO in 2 weeks. Any developer here who is interested in partnering with us is welcome to Niger State. Once again, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we thank the President for this initiative, and Niger State, as I said, we are ever ready. Thank you.
A round of applause for Niger State. I'm sure you all know you can't have anything less from the Chief Servant's team, so we'll give him a big round of applause. We'll now call on the Honorable Commissioner for Housing and Urban Development, Anambra State, Chief Surveyor Law, Chimuba.
Good morning, honorable ministers, the coordinating minister for the economy and the minister for finance.